Good morning, and today is day 6 of our 25-day Christmas ornament challenge. Welcome to Angie's DIYs, and my name is Angie. And here we are opening the day 6 box. Looks like we've got a foam orange dice. Pretty sure you got this from the Dollar Tree, I'm not sure. If you don't know, my son sent me all these boxes to have a challenge each day in December. Okay, so here we got a napkin with these black dogs on it. And I thought it was so cute. Now, I do not have a dog, but I have a friend that does, so I'm going to make this for her. Now, I'm not using Mod Podge on this. I'm just using plain old glue, like school glue, Elmer's glue. And I'm just gluing it on. That's just the old makeup brush I'm using there to put the glue on with. No special tools here. Just school glue, a little foam block, and a napkin. My glue was a little thick, so I added some water to it. Yeah, that's much better. Now, after you get your napkin on there, you can go over it again with some glue to kind of push out the wrinkles, but be careful because napkins are very, very thin. You take, if this was a 2-ply napkin and you take it apart, you don't want to use that back part. Only the top with the print on it. Oh, I need to tell you what's on my hands. That's black paint from yesterday. Russell and I went out to the church and did some touch-ups on the black iron rails that go up the steps. And that paint, whew, you can't hardly get it off. This is like well, we painted yesterday, and it's still on my hands. I scrubbed it with a little pot scrubber and still couldn't get it off. We're going back today to touch up those rails, and I will be wearing gloves today. It's real warm in South Carolina, so we were able to do that with the weather being so good. All right, this little thing's coming along pretty good. I didn't have a lot of hopes for it in the beginning, but it's coming along. Okay, I forgot to tell you, I did spray paint that white. Okay, now the napkins are dry, so we're going to just do some embellishments now. This is just some old rope. I'm going to take that rope and just frame out the corners. That'll hide all my seams from the gluing on the napkin. I decided not to start gluing on the corner because that was a little difficult to get that corner to be square. So I started middle ways. Right there, I got too much glue on there. So I said, well, I wonder, can I remelt it? And yes, you can. It remelted it right off. That's a good little tip right there. If you get too much glue, just take the tip of the glue gun and it'll remelt it. And you can, you can take it off. Okay, I've got these two items. I'm not sure what that's called. But these are like to put on the table to label your food, or if you're having something you need to label with a price on it, and they just sit in front of it. But I'm going to take the chalkboard part off. I'm going to use that antique and wax, that Waverly antique and wax, to give it a real neutral or natural color. Not all ornaments have to be glitter and sequins. This is kind of real natural, real woodsy. It could go on your desk at work, or, anything like that. If you got some friends that really love animals or pets, you might could find some cat napkins or horses. There's all kinds of things available now. And just make a little shelf sitter or desk sitter. It's real lightweight. Now I will say, this part right here was not that easy because I couldn't get it level. But the problem was my stick was too tall. And it was just leaning. It just didn't want to act right. I just stopped with it for a few minutes and I'm going to go back. That was a little too tall also, so I just made a hole. There you go, just put it in the hole. It was leaning a little bit too. I think this orange dice was not perfectly square. Okay, we got it. Now I'm thinking I want some jingle bells on there. Here's my jingle bell stash. All kinds of jingle bells in there. That container that I've got that in, that's a pillowcase. Pillowcases came in it, and they're clear and they have a zipper on them. So I always keep them to put my crafts in, craft supplies, so I can see what's in the bag. So I'm just stringing up some jingle bells here. Probably going to use just 4. Just trying to get my end so I can thread them. And all I'm going to do here is just tie a little simple, like a shoelace bow. And put it on, and then I'm going to trim the tails to the length that I want my jingle bells. I'm going to get one more length of this twine to tie in the middle of my bow so I can tie the bow to that topper. That'll help keep it from coming unraveled. And I'm just going to add a little dab of glue also. And wrap it around. Okay, let's trim up the tails and put some knots at the end so the bells won't come off. And here we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Look for us tomorrow. We'll have day 7 tomorrow. I hope y'all have a good night's rest, and I will see you in the morning.